Everyone, this is All Lego and Pokemon 23, and you are watching the 30 subscriber special and 1 year of uploading special as well.
Hey everyone, it's All Lego and Pokemon 23, and welcome to the 30 subscriber special and the 1 year of uploading special. Now, of course, right here is the self-knock I was talking about. In the update, it doesn't look like a Bionicle, but I can tell you it is using CBS, creature building system, and Technic a little bit. But here it is. This, I'm going to turn to the side, you might be able to notice them a bit better. It's a black Kyurem. Not only is it a black Kyurem, it's a shiny black Kyurem. Now the reason he's a shiny black Kyurem is because of my side that I like to shiny hunt. Now, the reason why it's a black Kyurem, well, let's start off with the Pokemon. First of all, we all know black Kyurem is fused with Zekrom. Zekrom, the black Pokemon, states in its Pokedex entry that it can scorch the earth with lightning, and seeks assistance from those who seek an ideal world. I would love to have an ideal world where there is no violence. We could have a world with people killing one another every single day. We could just all get along. That would be my ideal world. So, kind of with the way that Zekrom works in the Pokemon world, and that I would like in this world, kind of makes sense. Not only that, but also the fact that this is a Lego and a Pokemon channel. So, continue from there. This is a black Kyurem. Why is it also a Kyurem instead of a Zekrom? Well, Kyurem kind of was, an okay Pokemon in 5th gen, but when we got to the second part of 5th gen, we got Black and White, and Black 2 and White 2, excuse me, and I saw Black Kyurem, and I found out it was fused with Zekrom, I fell in love with it. So, that is why it's a black Kyurem, because it's fused with a Pokemon I can relate to, or Pokedex entry I can relate to, and a Pokemon that I really like that also shows qualities of the fact that I like to shiny. So going on, here we have, of course, the head. It does not look anything like a Kyurem head, black Kyurem head, unfortunately. Sorry about that. I am not good with three-dimensional heads. You have his weak ice arm. Going around to the back, we have the camera. Down. We have his short, stubby legs and the typical dragon like those where it goes down, then goes down, and then it goes down to the feet. And we have his 2 claws, normal claws, and his transparent claw there. Now on to the biggest challenge. The tail. Ooh. This was a monstrosity to try and make. Now, of course, the reason why this is a black hair shiny is because the tail is green, of course. And you know, Zekrom, shiny Zekrom, his tail, or tail generator, is green. And when it goes into a black Kyurem, his tail stays the same color as a green color. So what we have is a bunch of old transparent green plate, 1x2 plates with the slits, and a few solid and transparent 1x1 circle studs. We also have a few dish pieces, transparent dish pieces, and we also have the green 1 axle hole attachment we got from Lego Hero Factory. The Lego Hero Factory, I hate it. In any case, going down to the tail, have that little bump, and then we have the final part of his tail, the end, the part that's up, and these are actually 3 new Lego Bionicle eye stalks, a transparent 1x1 brick that is circular, and a transparent green cone, which is of course the circular brick as well, So also going back over here, and going back a bit, it's a little hard to see, so I will try my best to make this stable as possible. His tubes are also green, which do feed into his tail, just like Hero does. He fuses with Zekrom or Reshiram. Going around to the other side, watch out for the tail. Oh geez. Sorry about that. Going around to the other side, we have his side more or less to Zekrom. Just a bit more. There. So, of course, this side is Zekrom's side. We have the green, transparent green here and here. We also have a bit of green here to represent the shiny parts. That makes this a shiny Kyurem. If you look on the side, I wasn't able to get the ice all the way around to the back because I didn't want to limit the function. Because if you see, there's gears. We'll get to that. So another thing, this was something I've never done before in making a large scale model. If you take a very close look at his body, actually, it's actually quite fragile considering how he looks. Where did that thing go? Here it is. It's an LED light, but hopefully it's bright enough to show you what I'm talking about. See that? 3 studs go up. You see 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, this goes from a 5 width to a 6 width. Yeah, odd number to even number. That's how his body was made. Let's just keep this light over here, just in case we have to see any parts that are a little bit more difficult. See how that? Okay, that's much better. So you can see how difficult it was to get the body built. It's all brick based, but there is a function in him. And going down to the arms, of course, the arms are transparent. Had to make that transparent ice color on him. So, I've done all over that. I'm going to go to the head, which is the part I really had the most difficult with. Of course, going first, you see this. See the green spike here we get from Zekrom. Is pink. This is actually a recolor that I used with a permanent marker. That's the only, actually that's the funny enough, that's the only modified piece on this mock. Is this, no, not that. His eyes are modified as well. Other than that, there's no modification with this guy whatsoever. So of course we have the power crystal in the center of the head, going down to the side front. I had the hardest time making his front of his head. If you go over to the side, boom, focus. There's his eyes, that little bit of pink on that side and on that side. So those were his eyes. It's really hard to see them, but it just gives me enough. Now, unfortunately, of course, I had the most horrible time trying to make a Kyurem wing, and that was the only way I could make a ice wing using that sword. But going back to that function I was talking about, in his game animation, his original game animation, he has a movement where you could relate it to kind of a Hulk, where he brings up his arm and smashes him back down. Well, let's just say I added that into him. There is actually a brick-based gearbox right back here, which allows him to move his arms like so. Now he is very wobbly, especially his tail, but I can make it work. By turning it the correct way, he brings his arms up. Fortunately, they don't stay in place because there's not enough friction, but he gets the arm smash. Kyurem smash! Yeah, I also like doing voices as well. So other than that, his legs are pretty much not able to articulate because he's pretty unstable, actually. Funny enough, I actually just a few minutes ago, I just made some final touches on this guy. The legs not working, the tail had to stand. He was actually on a stand, actually. He wasn't able to stand on any smooth surface like this, which I'm actually quite happy he's actually able to stand, because then it makes it look better, considering his size. Speaking of sizes, just do a comparison of him. Bring him back over here, and let's get, let's see, go over here, the new 2016 Nua over here. So that's front, and from the side. Do not walk over with your tail, buddy. And if you want to even go even crazier, this is Scales from Ninjago. You get out of here. We're going to be in a review later. So this is, okay, so we have Vacuum, and we have Scales. Pretty big. So, yeah. If I were to see this thing in fire with Scales, I'll be like... So, yeah. But other than that, I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to this channel. And I personally have been wanting to do a self-lock for a very long time. Because, well, and I thought the perfect time was after 1 year. And I want to thank everyone once again for those who've supported me since the first day I uploaded my videos, which was last year around this time. If I'm correct, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to go back into the logs of my channel. And so yeah, so here is of course the self-lock Black Hero. And hopefully, or actually, yeah, I actually will be. This is the only one going up today, or yeah, probably today or tomorrow. This will be going up probably. This won't be the only one. There will be this and reviews on Onua, Umarak, and Air, whatever he was, the creature of jungle. So thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll be uploading very soon. See ya. Bye.